first took the project, I was nervous. I was actually quite excited, for you see, I am the Harlan Sanders expert. As the world-renowned Harlan Sanders expert, it was my professional opinion that the first place to do a search was his grave site. For you see, not many people know this, but it is widely accepted that Harlan Sanders was cryogenically frozen in the year 1980, the time of his death. Our trip was to determine the location of his freezing lab. I see it! I see the grave! Here lies Colonel Harlan Sanders. Man, husband, frozen at a KFC. The Holy Trinity! His body must be at a church. Wait, no, that's too simple. But church is another word for temple. And there are temples on the size of your head. And when you press your temples, you're pressing with your fingers. And fingers, finger-licking good. That was the catchphrase of the Colonel. And the Colonel, he owned KFC. His body must be at a KFC. The early life for Colonel Sanders was fraught with hardship. When he was just 5 years old, his father left him, so his mother had to raise the family on her own. And he had to do what most men in that time were expected to do. He had to cook, work, murder.
Mr. Agincourt?
Oh, yes?
I'm sorry, but what does this have to do with the search?
Turn off the camera. Turn off the camera. Read this side! Read this side!
It says Harlan Sanders expert?
Why are you going to my shop and be like, Sucker, what does it have to do with my... You know what? You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. But we're done, man. We're done professionally. Oh. All this chicken. And we still haven't figured out the next clue. Maybe I'm not the expert I thought I was. Red? Stars? Communism? Cuba. That's the next clue. Cuba. The Colonel was a Cuba. After taking a series of odd jobs, such as a farmer, insurance salesman, and a steamboat pilot, Harlan Sanders went into the military at just the age of 16. His military service is sort of shrouded in mystery. Not to me, of course, for I am the Harlan Sanders expert. I hypothesize that he was part of a special Black Ops team, and his mission to procure a new strain of cocaine made up of 10 herbs and spices. Our trek led us to Cuba. Give me all the information you have on Colonel Sanders.
Why, of course. For a price. There's a thing blocking the bottom of the tape.
Oh, right.
This will do. These are the pictures you wanted. Just remember, you didn't get them from me.
I knew the Colonel had it bad in Cuba, but not this bad. Cameraman, come over here. Take a look at these pictures.
Oh my God.
That's where the connection is. I knew it. After finishing his mission in Cuba, Harlan Sanders decided to live the quiet life in Kentucky, where he worked at a service station. It was at this very service station that his world-famous Kentucky Fried Chicken was born, made out of 11 different finger-licking good herbs and spices. I hypothesized that the original 10 was found in Cuba, and I was on my way to discover the 11th.